What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see from the title, we are talking about the top 5 things that will be the reason that the Miami Dolphins go to the playoffs this season. And these are just things that I compiled and things that I think. And one of the things I might One of the things that I have on this list might be out of order a little bit. So I might change the order around just a little bit, and you might see it and point it out for me that I might need to move one of these things up a little bit higher and one of these things down a little bit lower. But let's dive right into this list. And it's my top 5 things that the Miami Dolphins need to do from this point on out to make the playoffs in 2016, 2017. And let's start off with thing number 5. Thing number 5 to me is take no team lightly. I don't give a damn who we're playing. I don't care if we're playing St. John's Christian Academy. We need to take that team as if we're playing world beaters. We need to play that team as if we're playing the best team in the NFL. I find it real crazy that we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, but we couldn't beat the Tennessee Titans. That we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers rather handily, but we should have lost to the Cleveland Browns. You see that a lot in our seasons where we go out there and we play down to our competition. We need to go out there and we need to play every single team as if they're world beaters. For some reason, we play better versus better competition. We need to make sure that every week we feel like we're going out there to play Julio Jones or Antonio Brown or one of the great receivers or or the Dallas Cowboy offensive line. We need to take no team lightly. Number 4. And the number 4 thing is something that I might end up moving up on this list. It's the one that I might be out of order with. The number 4 thing on my list is stay healthy. I'm talking about Mike Pouncey. I'm talking about Brandon Albert. I'm talking about Sue. I'm talking about Wake. I'm talking about all of those guys. We need them on the field. We see the difference now in our offensive line when we have all 5 of those guys out there. When we've got Pouncey, we've got James, we've got Laramie Tunsil, we have Bushrod. When we've got those guys out there on the offensive line, it looks completely different. Our quarterback has been sacked 1 time in the last 2 weeks. So we need those guys to stay healthy. And I might move that one up on the list because that one's huge. The number 3 thing is cut out the penalties. Stupid penalties will leave give an offensive team more chances at making plays. We need to be able to get that defense off the field as soon as possible and allow them to rest. I don't give a damn how good your defense is. If your defense is on the field and they're tired, they're not going to be as good as they should be. So cut out the stupid penalties. Cut them out. Cut out the mental mistakes. And let's play the best possible game that we can play. That one I might move down. Number 2 is a biggie. We've seen it in the last 2 weeks. Number 2 is protect the quarterback and the quarterback get the ball out. Last 2 weeks, we've seen it. It's been big. No turnovers because our quarterback is actually getting the ball out of his hands. The offensive line is giving him an opportunity to scan and survey the field. Even though not every pass has been great from Tannehill, he's still fucking up some, but he hasn't turned the ball over in the last 2 weeks. That's big, huge. Protect the quarterback. Give him an opportunity to look down the field and find open receivers. And at the same time, quarterback, don't hold the ball forever. Get the ball out of your hands to the open receivers, especially Kenny Stills, because he's a fucking beast. And he's going to be one hell of a problem that teams are going to have to deal with as they continue to try to stop my number one thing that we need to do in order to make the playoffs. And the number one thing is keep pounding the rock. Keep running the ball. Keep putting the ball in the hands of Ajayi. Now, I don't want Ajayi to run the ball too much. I think we should limit Ajayi to no more than 25 carries a game. We do have Kenyon Drake. We've got Damian Williams. Those guys need to tote some of this load as well. I don't want to wear him down. I don't want the what is the dude's name from Dallas? I forget his fucking name. I don't want the DeMarco Murray effect where the next year he comes back and he looks like shit because of all the carries he's taken in the previous year and his body's all worn down. No, I mean, if we're giving him 25 carries a game and Damian Williams is coming in and taking 5 to 10 carries or Kenyon Drake is taking some carries, then that should be fine. This is why I also think now that Foster's gone, we should go get Ray Rice and bring Ray Rice in here, because Ray Rice is a short stature physical back. You know what I mean? Anyway, so these are my top 5 things that I feel like the Miami Dolphins need to do to make the playoffs. Starting with number 5 is take no team lightly. Number 4 is going to be cut out the penalties. Number 3, which I'm going to move it up. Number 3 is going to be stay healthy. Number 3 works hand in hand with number 2, which would be protect the quarterback, get rid of the ball. And number 1, the thing that has basically spurred our resurgence is run the ball, run the rock, ram it down people's throats, force them to stick 8 in the box, force them to give us one-on-ones outside, and then take advantage of it. Kenny Stills is open every game. Think about it. It doesn't matter what secondary it's been either. He burnt the Seattle secondary. He just burnt the Buffalo secondary. Well, let me go back. Let me look at this here. Because there was another secondary he burnt. I think he burnt them for like a 60-yard touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. But this man has been open every game. He's been wide open every game. Who else did he burn? Let's see. I think it was the Titans secondary, if I'm not mistaken. Because he burnt the Bills secondary. He burnt the Seahawks secondary, but he dropped it. I think he burnt the Titans secondary. Let me take a look here. No, it wasn't the Titans secondary. Nope. Yeah. Wasn't the Titans secondary. I don't remember what secondary it was, but I remember him burning the shit out of somebody else's secondary. He roasted him. But yeah, Kenny Stills has been open like every damn game, no matter who it's been against either. I mean, it could be against Seattle, he burns them. It could be against the Bills, the Steelers. This man is open every game, and we just have to take advantage of it. Anyway, man, those are my 5 keys. Let me take a look at the comment section real quick before I get out of this video. But yeah, those are my 5 keys for us to get to the playoffs. Shit, hit the wrong down button here. Let's see. I'm currently in first period during the lecture listening to your hard hitting sports. Thanks, man. Get Walt Aikens out of here. Kids is second. Oh, man. Shout out to Julio Cruz. I'm sorry, man. I just saw your comment. Yeah, was it the Bengals secondary? Yeah, man. This man, like Kenny Stills has been. Yes, it was the Bengals secondary. Yep. He burnt the Bengals secondary as well. So, I mean, Bengals, Seahawks, Bills, he's burning every secondary we play. So this man has been he's having one hell of a year. He just can't have no butterfingers and drop 74-yard touchdowns because we would have beat Seattle. We would have been 4-3 right now. We would have beat Seattle if he would have caught that ball. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. I will talk to you guys next time. We have a bye week this week, so I don't know what videos. I have a couple other videos I want to do that I have planned to do. But I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.